Music has always been around me, in me, and the influence are basically the churches around. Because I live just 5 steps away from the church, and there's songs all the time coming out, hymns, choirs. My dad is also a musician once upon a time, but he didn't take it professionally because there was no money in it. You know, he can't support a family if he had to take up music. My voice is very loud. That's what everybody says and complains at home, even when I talk. So singing in church and singing in a choir is out of the question. Even though I did for a time being until choir master complained that my voice was too loud. So I decided that I should sing and play alone and do not care. So that's the reason why I pick up the guitar. And I've learned how to play and sing and be comfortable. And praise the Lord just with myself and the guitar and nobody else around.
Then when I finished school, my first band was a band called TGIRF. Because there were 4 of us in the band: John, Errol, Rudy, myself, and Keith. So JERK. That was the name of the band. And this must have been in '79 or something. I just finished off my class 10, and I remember the first song that we tried playing was Sultans of Swing, Dire Straits, because they had just come out on the radio that time. We didn't have CDs, there was no television those days. So I used to listen to BBC in the mornings and get the lyrics down every morning, try and get all the lyrics, and we performed this at the St. Edmund's Auditorium, school auditorium, you know. So that was my first experience with a band. Then I remember I used to do a lot of solo gigs, playing acoustic guitar. I used to love country music. Before the blues, I used to love country music. So I used to do a lot of local shows. When they would invite me to come and perform. And that's when Lou Majau, he must have heard me at some of these shows, and one day he called me, and they were having Great Society, were having their first concert called Euphoria. And they wanted me to to fill in when they had a break, to sing a couple of songs on my acoustic guitar, so I agreed. Then the next day, there was supposed to be a meeting at this place called Victory Restaurant. So I went there, then Lou just happened to ask me, he said, do you play bass guitar? So I said, no, I haven't tried, but he said, would you like to try and play bass guitar? So I said, okay. I mean, I'd never touched the bass guitar in my life. So I said, okay. And that was it. I mean, 3 days before the gig, I was playing bass guitar and I joined the band. I mean, that's how I got into the Great Society. And then I was with them for 12 years after that. So out of which 5 years I played bass. Arjun was playing guitar then, and then he left. So I took over guitar duties. And then we brought out 2 albums with the Great Society, Dance Your Ass Off, and the one before that, Breakthrough, Great Society Breakthrough.